Double trouble. Tackling double negatives in English. Hello, language learners. Today we're going to be delving into the world of modal verbs in English, specifically focusing on an area that can often cause confusion, avoiding double negatives. By the end of this video, you'll have a much better understanding of how to make sure your sentences don't end up in a tangle of negation. Let's dive in. So, first things first. What is a double negative? A double negative occurs when two negative words are used in the same sentence. In some languages, this can intensify the negativity, but in English, it usually leads to confusion because it can make the sentence seem positive. For example, I don't need no help actually means, I do need help, in standard English, which can be quite confusing. The key to avoiding double negatives is to first recognize them. Look out for words like not, no, never, none, nothing, and nobody in your sentences. If you're using two or more of these in a single sentence, you're likely dealing with a double negative. Now, let's talk about correcting double negatives. Generally, you'll want to keep one negative word and change the other into a positive. Going back to our example from earlier, I don't need no help becomes, I don't need any help. By changing no to any, we've managed to keep the negative meaning while avoiding the double negative. One common mistake is using not with a word that's already negative. For instance, I can't hardly wait is a double negative and should be, I can hardly wait. Remember, hardly is already a negative word, so we don't need to use not or can't with it. Another tip is to be cautious with the words ever and anyone. They can hide a double negative if you're not careful. I don't ever talk to anyone is a subtle double negative. Instead, try, I never talk to anyone, or, I don't talk to anyone. Both of these avoid the double negative but keep the meaning the same. And there we have it, your quick guide to identifying and avoiding double negatives in English. Remember, it's all about spotting the negative words in your sentence and making sure there's only one. It may feel tricky at first, but with a bit of practice, you'll be avoiding double negatives without even thinking about it. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in our next video.